The UN warnings come as a result of the deteriorating security situation in the occupied West Bank, fueled by an escalation in the use of advanced military weaponry by the Zionist occupation forces against defenseless Palestinian people. The Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights warns that the situation in the West Bank could get out of control.
This week's violence in the occupied West Bank risks spiralling out of control, fueled by strident political rhetoric and an escalation in the use of advanced military weaponry by Israel. This sharp deterioration is having a terrible impact in the occupied.
The situation in the West Bank is deteriorating drastically as the Zionist forces have killed at least 7 Palestinians, including children, in a refugee camp.
The Israeli forces conducted a series of airstrikes on Jenin refugee camp in the occupied West Bank, in a major intensification of the use of weaponry more generally associated with the conduct of armed hostilities rather than a law enforcement operation. On Wednesday evening, there were further reports of an Israeli military drone strike near Jenin.
The statement of the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights included criticism of the use of the arsenal of Zionist warplanes to launch hostilities against the residents of the Jenin camp, considering the move a major escalation. Despite the occupying authorities' persistence in violating international law, the UN body did not fail to urge it to adhere to international human rights charters and respect the rights of Palestinians.
Israel must urgently reset its policies and actions in the West Bank in line with international human rights standards, including protecting and respecting the right to life.
The warnings of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights against the deteriorating situation in the occupied West Bank reveal a small part of the crimes perpetrated by the Zionist entity, which persists in killing innocent Palestinians and trampling on their rights.